चले कहाँ तुम विनती करी तेरी, पाँव पड़े तोरे कितना मनाया फिर भी नहीं सुनी रे, छोड़ के कहाँ चले रे। घिरत रात अंधेरा डरावे, लोहित मोहे रुलावे, पंछी अकेला सुना है बसेरा, बाट तकत तोरे आवन की, छोड़ के कहाँ चले।
We unit members left Shivsagar and drove on the main highway NH37 and arrived at Jorhat. Jorhat was the last capital of Assam before the Brahmaputra valley was annexed to British India in the year 1826. Jorhat, the name has been derived from two hearts or traditional village markets, Chowki Hart and Masor Hart. It was in the year 1794 that the Ahom king Kamleshwar Sinha shifted the capital of the Ahom kingdom from Rangpur in present-day Shivsagar to Jorhat. Being a town from where the British initially administered Upper Assam, Jorhat has emerged over the decades as an educational hub of the Assamese. Prominent among these is the headquarters of the Assam Sahitya Sabha, the Chandrakant Hendik Bhavan, which is the nerve center of Assamese language and Assamese literature. Jorhat earned the distinction of publishing the first Assamese daily newspaper way back in the year 1935. We drove up to discover to our delight the Toklai Tea Research Station, which was set up by the British planters and happens to be the first tea research center in the world. Located in Jorhat is the Regional Research Laboratory, the first and only one in the entire northeastern region, where, among other things, scientists also carry out studies on seismology and earthquakes.
Okay, these are the bamboo. Actually, we are doing a bamboo tissue culture. Bamboo means bamboo, that is the local variety, the Bambusa voluca. Local name is voluca species. Main purpose of tissue culture is that there is no seed set for conventional method of propagation. And up till now there is no report of seed setting. So from vegetable propagation, you will not get large number of seedlings, large number of plantlets to propagate. This is the multiplication stage. We are multiplying this cell in the Sekar condition. And after this Sekar condition, we will be transfer this material in a bioreactor system for production of large numbers. Patchouli, this is all marketable oil. And this plant also we are multiplying here in tissue culture method. these are seedlings are ready from plant tissue culture. And after this, we will be transferred in a silk condition, and then we will ultimately transfer to the field.
The Assam Agricultural University in Jorhat, again the first in the northeast. It has a beautiful ambience and a lush landscape of colorful flowers, birds and bees, and lush lawns surrounding it. Not only imparting degrees, the Agricultural University is also engaged in the transfer of technology from the laboratory to the farmer's land. The Rainforest Research Institute is another first in the region in Jorhat. This institute, in addition to studying various aspects of forestry, is also working on the use of trees to prevent flood and erosion caused by the Brahmaputra. Jorhat also played a major role in India's freedom movement. It was here that Maniram Diwan, the first Indian tea planter and freedom fighter, was hanged to death by the British on February 26, 1858. Sinamara Tea Estate has a lot of history attached to it. Sinamara was the first tea estate to be owned and run by an Indian. Wait, he was no ordinary Indian. It was Maniram Diwan, the great nationalist, the great freedom fighter. And he had set it, purchased it, and was running it in the year 1845 till his death in 1858. Since then, Jorhat is one of the major tea towns in Upper Assam and is weighed with the same respect that is given to Shivsagar, Dibrugarh, Dumduma and the other areas of Upper Assam. Till today, there are several eminent tea planters who would speak very, very deeply and passionately about Assam's socio-economic life, that is, its tea industry. The Brahmaputra beckons us again and again. We are now on our way to Nimadi Ghat, near Jorhat. Majuli Island is the largest river island of the world. The unfortunate tragedy is, with the heavy floods caused by the irate, mighty river Brahmaputra, this largest river island is crumbling and decaying, swallowed by the hungry waves of the turbulent Brahmaputra. We were all very excited because it's not a very easy way to arrive at Majuli. This boat journey will take us about 2 hours. We are right now about 3,200 kilometers downstream from Mansarovar, the birthplace of the Brahmaputra. This would also be a little short of 1,000 kilometers to the Bay of Bengal, where the mighty Brahmaputra meets the sea. Nestled in the heart of Brahmaputra, Majuli is a creation of God. And this mighty river Brahmaputra, after all, means son of Brahma, the Hindu god of creation.
হেমাই জহুয়াহি মাই হেরে জহুয়ায় আমাক লাগিয়া অলপ তোর মৰম নাই রে মাই জহুয়াই তোরে ঘরে আসি গরু সারি ফুরু করে করা ভাত খাই মাই জহুয়াই মাই হেরে জহুয়াই আমাক লাগিয়া অলপ তোর মৰম নাই রে মাই জহুয়াই কাঠবাজি বুলি জগতে হাসয় দেখিও সুমৰা হৰি তোৰে ঘৰে আসি পুত্ৰ উপজিলো তোৰে ঘৰে আসি পুত্ৰ উপজিলো ইটো দুখ দূৰ কৰি মাই জহুয়াই মাই হেৰে জহুয়াই আমাক লাগিয়া অলপ তোৰ মৰম নাই হে মাই জহুয়াই
Mahapurush Srimant Shankar Dev, a 16th century saint, reformer, an artist, is a colossal figure in the cultural and religious history of Assam in India. He is credited with providing a thread of unity to Assam, straddling two major kingdoms, building on past literary activities to provide the bedrock of Assamese culture and creating a religion that gave shape to a set of new values and social synthesis. The religion he started, Ek Sarana Harinam Dharma, was part of the Bhakti movement then raging in India, and he inspired the Bhakti cult in Assam, just as Ramanand, Kabir, Basava, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inspired it elsewhere. His literary and artistic contributions are living traditions in Assam today. The religion he preached is practiced by a large population, and the monasteries or satras that he started sustained his legacy. In reverence to his personality, teachings, and oeuvre, he is a Mahapurush or a great saint. Mahapurush Shankar Dev next stayed for 5 years at Gangmo, where his son Ramanand was born. While at Gangmo, the Koch king Vishwasingha attacked the Ahoms. The Bhuyas fought for the Ahoms and the Koch king was defeated. But due to the unsettled situation at Gangmo, Mahapurush Shankar Dev next moved to Duahat, present-day Majuli. At Majuli, he met his spiritual successor, Madhav Dev. It was here at Majuli that the Mahapurush initiated many others and continued composing the Kirtana Ghosha. He tried to appease the Brahmins by gentle persuasion and debate, but they felt threatened by the emergence of a new religion propagated by a non-Brahmin. Some Brahmins submitted a complaint with the Ahom king, Suhum Monk, who summoned Mahapurush Shankar Dev and Madhav Dev to court. Both of them gave adequate replies to the royal queries and were let off. It was composer, philosopher, poet Shankar Dev who founded the institution of Satra in the 15th century. Majuli is interesting for its 22 satras and the Hindu Vaishnavite monasteries as they are called. Majuli reveals the concept of Assamese Hinduism, which believes in Krishna as the preeminent deity without a form. In the evenings, cultural presentations are performed at monasteries, the best being the dance dramas reenacting the stories of the Mahabharata with music and poetry. Apart from this, the Satriya Nritya performed by the monks in ceremonial white robes is very attractive. Prayer meetings are held all day through, but they start early in the morning. Monks from the Satras will guide interested tourists and talk about the evolution and history of the Vaishnavite culture in Assam. Majuli is also a home to the colorful Missing tribe. The Missings are the second largest group of scheduled tribes in the Assam plains and have come down to the valley from the Abor hills of Arunachal Pradesh several hundred years ago. The Missings are close cousins of the Arunachal tribes who worship Donye Polo, the moon and the sun, and have a lot of commonality with several present-day Arunachal tribes. The Missing are a riverine people. They love to live beside the Brahmaputra. And therefore, the Missings constructed their houses on raised platforms about 5 feet above the ground. A typical Missing house is sometimes as much as 30 to 40 meters in length and has rooms in which 30 to 40 persons can live together. And like all other women of the Northeast, the Missing woman is also an expert both at housework and at weaving colorful dreams on the traditional loom. The Missings are an agricultural community, are also experts in fishing. The staple diet of the Missing tribe is fish, which they not only get from the mighty river Brahmaputra, but also from its tributaries. It's only the menfolk who go fishing, but it's the wives who also do fishing and collecting weeds in small little rivulets near their home. The women are extremely hardworking and are actually working as equals along with their spouses, both at home, in the fields, and in the river. The Missing community is an inseparable part of the greater Assamese panorama. The Missings also have their own harvest festival called Po Rag, during which they sing, dance, and make merry. In spring, on the other hand, it's time for Aliyaing Ligan, a festival that also marks the sowing of seeds. It's a 5-day-long festival when the Dum Dum, Pepa, Sipung, and Gung Gung rend the air. With heavy sadness, we left. It was one of the most magnificent spots during our journey. And no doubt, Majuli is a unique island in the heart of the mighty river Brahmaputra and is craving to be recognized among the world's heritage sites.
কলির কৃষ্ণ বলিনো জোকাবা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলিনো জোকাবা মুখ মই তো তোমা কাজে মাতা নাই রাধা বলি কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলিনো জোকাবা মুখ কলির কৃষ্ণ বুলি ষোলশ গোপীও নাই এয়া কলিকাল ষোলশ গোপীও নাই এয়া কলিকাল বিচাৰি তোমাকে পালো বিচাৰি তোমাকে পালো ভাগ্য ভাল বুলি কলিৰ কৃষ্ণ বুলি নজোকাবা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বুলি কাষতে লুইত আছে